All right, welcome back to this episode in the garage, where apparently we fix anything that breaks, whether we fix it right or not. So in this episode, we're going to be dealing with my '02 F150. I got a driver's side rear door that is pretty aggravating to open. So several years back, I done a video on replacing broken end links on cables and stuff like that. Today we're going to talk about how to adjust those cables, and so y'all hang tight. I'm going to bring you right along with me, put you all up in your teeth right there where you can see good, and welcome to this episode of In the Garage. The only tools you're going to need: Phillips head, something to pry your panel back with, ratchet, 10mm socket, which I know everybody is missing, and in this case, a 13/64 wrench. If you don't have a 13/64 wrench, then you do have other options, and I'll explain them when we get to it. Guys, this is so simple. You're gonna laugh at yourself and kick yourself for putting this off for so long. All right, if this is the problem you're having, hard to open, you gotta push on it to get it to open, this is the video for you. This is gonna be so simple. It's also going to be quick and to the point. There's no sense in dragging this out, so we're going to get right into it. All right, so the problem we have here is a lack of communication between the outside door handle and the lower cable. A couple of things can cause this. One, a broke cable end, and one is just out of adjustment. Now, I know this is just out of adjustment because 4 years ago, something like that, I put out a video on replacing all the cable ends on these doors. So I'm hoping we don't have a broke cable end, but I'm assuming it's just out of adjustment. Start off with 2 screws right here in your upper window latch. Phillips head. Dump them out on the floor like I'm fixing to do. All right, that's done. Now you're ready to pop your top panel out. You have to start with the top panel. Let's get up here, because it also holds your bottom panel in. Don't worry about your rubber gasket. That will self-clearance here in just a second. All right, that's out of the way. It's got 4, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1 there, and 3 on this side. They snap into those places right there. All right, now for your bottom panel, you got 2 Phillips heads. Everything you need to take off is at the top. So if you didn't see that, 1 here and 1 here. Then you've got your 10mm nut. Now when you get this nut off here, this bottom panel does not come off like the top one. It doesn't snap in. Pay attention. All you do, lift. Don't go to pulling. You will break these ears off. So it goes in 2 round holes. You've got a latch, a little hook right here, and 2 hooks on this side. It just goes in and sets down. All that holds that on. All right. So we'll get you all up in here so you can see what in the world's going on. All right, first thing you want to do, pull this out of the way, and that shows you, hopefully in this situation, the only part you're going to need to see. So what you want to do is work your handle, your outside handle, and follow everything that your outside handle is moving. And your inside handle is going to move this and this. All right. So This one is your adjustment for your inside handle. These two are the adjustment for your outside handle. Now there's very little adjustment in this top one. It's held on with a little cap that's made on the rod. So that one's tough to adjust. If you have to, you can pop these clips off. Hopefully you can see what it is that I'm looking at. Pop these yellow clips off. Just like that, just like this one's got a yellow clip, that one's got a yellow clip, and adjust it that way. How we're going to adjust it is with that little nut that's made on that adjustment part of the cable. Hopefully, I can't see what you're seeing, but hopefully you saw that. So what we're going to do is, we know it's our bottom cable because when we pull on the door top of the door comes loose, but the bottom of the door doesn't. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our little wrench, and this housing right here is threaded. So you can, like I said, you can either pop that loose, move the cable up, and then pop it back in, or if you have the ability, you can just simply turn the cable and tighten it up. So we're going to start with a full rotation. We'll see what that looks like. All right, let's open this thing up. All right, now when you adjust that cable, make sure you didn't adjust it too tight, because if you adjust it too tight, the latch will remain open at the bottom and it won't latch. Same goes with the top if that's the one you're adjusting. So you want to make sure you get just enough tension on that cable that the handle works. Just like so. Now, just simply do everything you did in reverse, and you are good to go. Start with your bottom. Holes, set it down, make sure all 4 of your latches are in. There we go. Put your nut back on. Put your 2 screws back in. Now for the top one, locate your 2 screw holes. Peel your rubber back to where it's on the outside of your panel. Pop that one in. Pop that one in. Make sure your rubber is right. Put your 2 screws back in. Don't over torque these bolts, because that is what actually seals your window shut. There you go, fellers. And that's how simple that is. If you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, hit the share button, hit the like button, leave a comment. Let me know what in the world's going on in here. And till next time, you guys go do some work.